bifida, we do things a little bit differently, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's what makes us absolutely unique. But sometimes when we're hanging out with our friends who don't have spina bifida, it gets hard to roll your wheelchair fast enough, or for me, it even gets hard for me to keep up with my friends while walking. For example, when I'm going down the stairs with my friends, if they're ahead of me, I usually cannot keep up with them. Or if we're just walking around in general, I'm usually the one behind. It's not really my friend's fault that this happens. For me especially, I look so normal that they forget that I have trouble walking.
I go through the same thing.
And it doesn't help that I'm short and their strides are longer than mine, so they tend to walk a little bit faster than me. And if you're in a wheelchair, I assume you may have that same problem, that your friends are so comfortable and used to being around you that they don't notice you're in a chair and they just take off and start walking faster, and you have to roll as fast as you can. It's not their fault, but there are easy ways you can fix these problems.
I know.
If you're walking down the stairs with your friends, talk to them. Ask them if they could let you go in front, that way they can go on your pace. And if you're out and you're walking around, ask them to stop and say, hey, I'm
gonna give you my
trouble. Can you
opinion
slow down?
at the
and
end.
if they're your friend, I'm sure they have no problem doing that. This rule also applies for your family. Sometimes your family treats you so normally that they forget you still have a little trouble. So remind them too. It's not a big hassle if you can't keep up with someone. You know you'll get there anyway, and it's just good to remind them that, hey, even though you can do everything they can do, you still sometimes need to just slow down a bit. So that's this week's hashtag spina bifida. I constantly have this struggle of keeping up with my friends, but I always let them know when they're walking too fast and I'm having trouble keeping up. I hope you communicate with your friends like this as well. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
All right, when the music stops, All right, so as far as me, I don't really want people to treat me no different. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I'll walk slower for you. No, if you walk fast, naturally walk fast. I don't need you to slow down for me. We all going to the same place at the same time. And this is just my opinion, so I don't want nobody to take it like any disrespectful way, or like I'm coming at Andrea Lazelle any kind of wrong way, or Lazar, however you say it. No disrespect. But as far as I go, like, I don't want nobody to change for me, I don't want nobody to slow down because I'm going slower. Like, this is just me. You wouldn't slow down in your normal life without me being in it, and in a life without me being in it. So I don't want nobody to slow down for me just because I'm moving slow, When I walk slow. And I don't really mind if people slow down to walk slow with me, but they don't have to. It's not like a requirement. Now, if we having a conversation and you walking away, or you walking faster than me, I might not be able to keep up with the conversation because you might be so far ahead of me that I can't even hear you talking no more. But, that's just my opinion, man. And as far as the wheelchair thing, I've been in a wheelchair before too, because I've had ulcers and D-cubes on the bottom of my foot, pressure sores, and I couldn't walk during the processes of having those wounds. And it's the same for wheelchairs. And realistically, sometimes you can go faster than a person that's walking in a wheelchair. So most of the time I would go faster than them anyway, just because going fast in a wheelchair is fun. If you in a wheelchair or ever been in one, or even if you just sat in one just to sit in it and play around in, because I know people who play in wheelchairs for some reason, which I don't blame them. It's fun. It's going really, really, really fast and then trying to stop yourself, stuff like that. It's fun. So most of the time I go faster than people when I'm in a wheelchair regardless. But yeah, man, that's it. Me personally, I don't really want nobody to go slower for me. Like I said, if we talking and having a conversation, I would hope you would go slower just so the conversation can keep going, because if you way up here and I'm way back here, not too much dialect going on with a conversation, and I probably can't even hear you because you're so far away, unless you just talk loud, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really mind, and nobody I know treats me different. Everybody treat me the same. I'll ask somebody like, hey, go get me something to drink. Man, you got legs, you can go. And then even when I couldn't walk, the times that I was in a wheelchair, hey, go get me something to drink. Man, you in a chair, go roll up into the kitchen and get you something to drink. You can get there faster than me. And I like when people treat me like that. I like when people don't have no sympathy for me, you know, because although I am who I am and I have what I have, and God made me different than people from me, we still are people at the end of the day. And I don't want nobody to lose sight of that, regardless of what, in my opinion. But y'all leave y'all comments and talk about y'all situation and y'all stories and how people treat y'all and things like that. No matter what you got, whether it's spina bifida or fucking cerebral palsy, no matter what it is, leave y'all comments and y'all tell y'all stories.